guess what? There's a new No Prep series starting this year. It's called the World Series of No Prep. It's a point series, but somebody will be crowned king at the end. It is designed to find out who is the baddest motherfucker in No Prep. This series does not endorse the sissy mentality. This series is to prove without bias, with as few restrictions as possible, to find out who is the baddest of the baddest. Do you have what it takes to compete in this series? Go check out World Series of No Prep event page on Facebook for all the details and rules. See you there.
Hello.
Fuck, that's what kind of day it is, man. I have my mic muted. Can you hear me now? And Chris is frozen. Tommy, Rob, John, thanks for the stars, buddy. Richard, thanks for the stars, brother. Can you hear me now? Abby. All right. Chris, can you hear me? I don't think Chris
Barely, you're breaking up. Can you see me and hear me?
Yeah, but you're real laggy. You're real laggy.
That's weird.
Corey. Oh, just wait. Now there's going to be Easter eggs in that artwork, buddy. It's going to be like some ghosted dicks or something. I got you. T-Bones, what's up? Jason Ball, we know. Ryan, what's up, brother? Jeff. Miss Ward, what do you know? Talk about Brittany. How you doing, love? Kicking ass down there this weekend. Congratulations, girl. To, you mean this one? Let's there. That's that. I can't get tired of watching that. We'll play it again. Oof. Thank you, Stephen Hetrick, for that video. Chris is frozen again. Back out and try and come back in, Chris. See if that helps. We'll give Chris a second to see if he can back out and come back out. You might be right, man. You might be right. The like the old Willie Dragsters. He's a bad man. He's a bad man. And I mean, hell, on the big end, it was only like about a 2-car gap. That's saying something. that dude was flying on two wheels for sure. For sure. What? I saw that Willie was gangster too. I can't even believe they didn't cheer for him. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Because that Willie was gangster too for a hard tire. I mean, listen, Perry undisputedly won that Willie contest. Don't get me wrong, but for a freaking hard tire to get down like they did. Let me see. I can't remember who shared that. Chris, are you coming back? Hello. Yeah, send that to me, Hetrick. Please. Pretty please. Hunter, what's up, Bubba? It was good seeing you. Yeah, definitely. I'm telling you, I was. Sorry. I was a lot of good action there. I'll back up. I don't know. Chris is having some sort of technical issues or something. But we'll back up to Friday, Cincy Street Nights. Down there. Hella good racing down there Friday at Edgewater. Are you there, Chris?
Oh, wait, is it working?
Yeah, I thought you were frozen.
I think my internet went out, so I'm on 5G. So we just got a bad storm. So
yeah, it's kind of trying to storm here. Thanks for tuning in from Indiana, David. Appreciate it. Well, I thought you came back frozen too because you were like, and you weren't saying nothing, and I was talking to you. I didn't think
it was gonna connect, and I was gonna get really well. I'm already pissed off, but I was gonna get really pissed off because that's the day. That's kind of the day I've had today.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I'm glad we're getting out there, man. I haven't been to Norwalk for years. I love that track. Yeah, it acts like it's been threatening to rain here since about 3:00, but it hasn't yet at the house anyways. But so we started off Friday. Oh, I'll tell you, that hard tire wheelie was gangster, man. I think. Let's see.
I was a little disappointed in that. I mean, like nobody was like. I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, why can't you like cheer for that
on a hard tire?"
I don't think people like realize. Let's be honest. Half the people that were there that night had probably never been to a drag race in their life. Than the normal crowd.
Yeah, most people left before the final round. What the hell with that? But we'll start with Friday, and then we'll get to Saturday because there's a lot more to talk about on Saturday than there is Friday. Friday was awesome. Edgewater. They had that gangster $10,000 16-car shootout. They had quite a few people break. So it ended up being an 8-car shootout, which still paid out $7,000, which is crazy for 8 cars. $7,000. A lot of good racing there, but in the end of it, Boost 12 ended up winning. What are you shaking your head no for?
My unit's screwing up, so I'm probably gonna leave. I have to leave again.
Boost 12 end up winning there. Dude's just a gangster, man. Like in the semifinals, all respect to Joey and his guys. Freaking semis, they're racing 10 soldiers, Charlie Brown, Jason Terrell, and I'm in the right lane, which was Jason's lane. And Jason 60 foots the hell out of him. And that's a good Jason 60 foots the hell out of him, and probably Jason is beating Boost 12 300 to 400 foot range. And I'm like, holy shit. This dude might actually pull off beating Boost 12. But at about 400 feet, you want to talk about a car just coming alive. As you hear Boost 12 hit the scramble button, it was like somebody just fired up a whole new engine inside the fucking car. And I watched that thing on my camera squat and just take off and leave poor Jason in the dust. I hate to say, because I was rooting for Jay. I love an underdog story, man. I was rooting for Jason, but within that last 200 feet, Boost 12 put the screws to him and beat Jason by about 3 cars there in the semifinals. Fucking amazing to watch. Is my feed freezing, Dan, or just Chris? Because we do have some weather here too. But he was on a mission, man, to keep that starting line clear. Yeah, it was a little it was a tense moment for sure. But then oh no, I didn't think you were talking smack, Jessica. I'm shocked people left before the finals, especially they missed out if they missed out on that finals. Thanks, Mick. But then get in the finals back up to Friday. Hopefully Chris can come back and tell us about No Prep Mania. But in the final round for the big money race was the Landlord versus Boost 12. Landlord missed the tune-up a little bit, and Boost 12 just freaking freight trained right down there. Joey and his team, man, hats off to those guys. They really are badasses, and they really can get down the surface. Quick. That's your rewind date, Jeff. Matahora kicking ass in the regular small tire. So they had the gangster small tire, which was the 8-car shootout for $7,000. Then they had the regular small tire with still a bunch of killers in it. Matahora ended up winning that. And then Gangster Street with Rob Doms. winning that, which is Rob probably could have raced and been real competitive in the regular small tire class, but Rob legit has a gangster street car. I mean, it's a full factory interior car. It's a real clean car too. So it's amazing what he does with that car, man. That works really well, and they've done a lot with it. He's come a long way in the last 2 years. Happy to see his progress because he's a good dude. So, what's up, Justin Cox? Got to hang out with my brother Justin for a little bit Friday. So it was a great time Friday. And then also Friday, streetcar. It has Kirkies. All right, people are. I'm downloading and sending these videos so I can show you guys. I see Facebook user, but I'm assuming I don't know why it just shows Facebook user on my end. But I'm assuming that's Chris. Is that you, Chrissy Poo? But also Friday, there's a pretty gangster. Jasper, you still on here? You want to come on and talk about Friday? So also Friday was a little pregame, which I like this little thought. You know, we did one before Uncaged, and guys up in Michigan did one before the slip and slide. I kind of dig this little street pregame action before a big race. Keeping it real. I mean, I love the streets regardless, but sorry, I'm trying to get these videos situated so we can share them for you guys to watch and get Jasper on here, talk about hood rat stuff on Friday because they had a field of killers. Two different views. What's up, Bobby Burnswell? Buddy Burnswell.
What's going on?
What's up, brother?
Oh, watching a kid.
How's that new kid treating you?
He's super calm, unlike Cora. Absolutely crazy.
Well, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
I know. I heard it too.
That you got party animals.
I don't have anyone here.
How did you manage that?
I don't know. I heard it though.
So tell us. I'm downloading videos. Tell us about your Friday gig. We'll start there.
We ended up having a street race. I think it was 8 cars, like Lorenzo, Mo, Danny, Mikey Positano, Jimmy Rowe, Justin. I'm missing one more. Oh, Phil. And it was pretty good. We went to that spot where we got busted last time when it was me and Jeff, but we've stayed away from it all year. And supposedly the cops went to where all the cars hang out, you know, and park, and told them why he. Am I back?
Yep.
So the cops were like, "Where you guys been? We like watching you," so we tried it out and it worked. I actually showed up this is gonna sound like a super bitch move, but I showed up and was like I left my Trails tune in it. The tune from Trails, like in the semis, because I really wasn't bummed if I went out. I don't have a title for the car right now, and when I say I don't have a title, I mean like one doesn't exist.
Oh
So I've
God.
been super nervous on the street this year that if I get it taken like Jeff did, it's going to be a real hard battle to get it back. But maybe I should just do that more often. Just try to like not do well and then do well.
Well, it was probably a pretty good tune for that road, though. I mean,
Well,
that
for
road.
first round, I've gotten really good at pedaling, like it not just on off, like just easing back until the tire resets. And that road is pretty good. So yeah, it wasn't that bad. And then second round it'd take it. So from there on out, I just ran that tune. And then in the finals, I grabbed scramble towards the end. Mo got out on me a little bit, and I knew I was gonna have to run him back down. So
Yeah.
but the road was flying, everything was great. There wasn't a ton of spectators. Cops did drive by but didn't care, and finished it all off. It was pretty sweet. Got home
That was,
though at like 5:30. Got to bed at like 6 because I was like kind of pumped. So I didn't fall right to sleep, and then slept for 1 hour, and then we headed to Onondaga. And then at Onondaga, I made a really good
so
first round pass, and the event turned out really good, and the weather was great. Second round, I drew Lorenzo, and I went to, Lorenzo's fast as hell, and he's really fast at Onondaga. So I knew I was going to have to put something in it. So I spent all this extra time in the trailer, like making this perfect tune, and then went to hook the laptop up and it died. Well, then I went to turn it back on and it updated. And they're like yelling for us to get to the lanes. So I grabbed Jacob's laptop and like just kind of turned everything up in some spots randomly and then upped the RPM launch. And man, it was, if it would have held, it would have been great. But it pulled the wheels right off the hit about 3 feet and then carried it for about 100 until I was about to hit the wall. And when I almost hit the wall, I let out and tried to gather it back up, but it was way out of the groove. And once you kind of lose your timing on your timed run, you've got more boost than where you need it. But yeah, it was a good time. Lorenzo ended up kicking our butt, and just like I said, I knew we wouldn't be able to pedal against him, and we shot for it. And if it would have held, man, or stayed straight. The funny thing is I'll give credit to Jeff Thomas. As soon as I let off the button and it shot so high in the air, the first thought that came through my mind is if I let out, Jeff Thomas is going to call me a pussy. So I just stayed in it. And I've been experimenting with something new. So I'm shifting really low right now because we don't exactly have the right converter in the car, because the converter was for the white car that was 3,300 pounds and this one's 27. So I probably need a little looser converter, but either way, we've been short shifting it. So as it was wheeling, I thought if it can just get to the shift, it'll set the wheels down and I can steer her back, but we were going to hit the wall too soon. So he ended up getting us. Mark ended up killing it like he does and driving like a maniac. And he won small tire. Ashley did really good in the True Street class. We try to run a different style True Street class up here, kind of like Hartshorn, where as long as your tire is DOT legal, like an ET Street or like a QuickTime Pro or a 275 that's a DOT legal tire, we don't really care. And we don't really care much about like what your car is. Just can you make a 20-mile cruise? Is it titled and insured and have a 28-inch tire that's DOT approved or smaller? So we end up with some like cool cars in that class, people that feel like they don't want to run cars like mine and Morks and Lorenzos and Phil and Everett and them. It gives them a class that they can run in. We had big tire too. There was only one big tire car that showed up. So we had a bunch of smalls, that jumped in. but that Randy Ryan's is bad fast. Like, he's not like most of the big tire guys. He flies everywhere he goes, and so that was an easy win for him. And but he was still making really sweet passes, and the crowd loves watching some blown injected S10 roll down through there.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was a really great time. Everyone had a lot of fun. Phil and Everett's car, as you know, we've like been on the biggest amount of struggle. Everyone says I'm on the struggle bus, and I just look at them and feel like, you really want to know what it's like? Like, because these dudes have went like 3 months straight with every single time we go out, something breaks, something fails. So it was amazing to watch that car make like dead straight passes all weekend and load back up in the trailer. We actually had to run each other in like the third round, and Phil probably let off the scramble and let me win, but that car was flying. And he jumped it on a dig. He got a little antsy, which I do all the time, and I've been working on so hard to not jump anymore. But yeah, Phil got a little antsy. I think that car is set up for Onondaga. I truly believe that the next time we go there, that car is probably going to win that event. Like, as long as they don't have any issues, that car is flying right now.
Oh, it is. Zess said you guys need a different goat path for the cruise next time.
Yeah, it's really hard when you live in Michigan to have any sort of anything that's like smooth. Like, the roads are absolute trash, man. Like, just complete trash. So it's super hard to come up with a cruise that keeps cars on some sort of decent road. Like, it's actually impossible, thinking about it right now, to go, a decent amount of distance anywhere around there. The road outside of it's great. I guess I could just drive them up and down it 6 times and then pull back in.
Yeah, it is all new, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the only one, though, in the whole county. Like,
in the whole state.
Probably. Like, our favorite thing is when we travel, as soon as we hit the border, everyone's like, okay, we made it. And then it's smooth from there on out. I will say that Kentucky had a few spots that reminded me of Michigan.
Oh, yeah, man.
That one stretch of highway was so bad.
CJ said he can fit in your True Street class then.
Yeah.
So that video you sent me was the final from the streets, right?
I think so. I can't remember. It was one of them, though. It just kind of showed the spot and stuff.
Yeah. Church! 2 years in this shit, motherfuckers. I can either sell out or keep it real. You already know what I'm doing.
Oh, that wasn't the finals, was it? No.
I don't think so. That was a Mustang, like a new SN95. So I think that was like third or second round. But
I like that spot, but it was, yeah.
We had burned it up that year, man. We raced every single weekend, and they got mad. And the fans got too big and were trashing everything. That's really what it comes down to. If you can keep the trash out of there and no one's doing burnouts in their parking lot, man, they don't really give a fuck about us. But
yeah,
it's so hard to keep that away. What's Sherm Baker get? Can I get in the cruise? Yeah, he's going to need to, man, because next time he comes up there, that shit, he's too slow. Like, man, dude, I can't even imagine the gaps that will get put on him by like 7, 8, 9, 10 people. He'll go back to claiming Ohio. No, I'm just joking, man. Sherm looks like he's effing flying right now on front of the track. If I could call him out on some virgin road right now, I'd love to jump all over him, because I know he hasn't had much testing on the rough surfaces or whatever, but
Sherm's another one that's been struggling for a while, and it's finally all coming together for him. It's good that I'm happy to see him make some progress.
You can see how hard Perry thought he had to go to run with him. So, I mean, that says a lot right there.
Oh, yeah.
And then, honestly, dude, Perry is just out of this world. Like, that dude's wild, man. Like, a while back when everyone was, like, kind of trying to pile on him because of that beater bomb stuff, Man, I was like, so many of these guys don't know this dude because this dude, I so many times I see his wheels a foot off the ground coming through the stripe. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh
Sherm
yeah.
does it too a lot. Sherm's car, though, with the being a truck, it don't look as bad as Perry's. Do you know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
not. Yeah, it's definitely not as noticeable.
But yeah, Perry's on another level, man. That was the coolest thing from the weekend by far. Like, that was unreal. I'd like to say too that Johnny Quick ran all the way to the finals against Chicken Hawk at Salem. And man, that dude motivates the living shit out of me, man. Like, I've known Johnny for like 3-4 years now and known of him forever. I mean, he has been a gangster ass street racer, small tire racer, big tire racer, radio prep, no prep, lawnmower. I don't care, man. That dude, I swear to God, to rip big tires off that car like that, put it together, and be as fast as he is right now. And it's on its second motor. He had to rip the Hemi out when that like had a problem with a Hemi with a 7-speed and then switch back to like a 632 on hose and be competitive with both setups the whole way through. And then to go to that field with those killers to beat Todd Spears, who I've heard nothing but all year is the fastest dude in the country almost. That was amazing, man. That was so impressive. And then to run Chicken Hawk door to door all the way down, like both of them claiming they grabbed kits they never grabbed before and stuff. That was just gangster, man. That guy, like, he just makes me want to try so much harder and go test so much harder because unfortunately I know I got to see him almost every weekend in Michigan or anywhere we go now. So I'm warning the country right now. They better damn well be ready when they draw that dude because that dude don't play and he figures it out. Like, and no matter what he's running.
Yeah.
I mean, that was awesome.
Yeah, that exactly. He has no quit, and the dude puts in the work for sure. It's overly impressive.
No, and he grinds like we do, man. He runs out of his garage. He might have some stuff on there you look at sometimes like, whoa, what's that look like? Like, I honestly, like I said, like, he's our spirit animal. I constantly just watch what he does. And I just, like I said, it just makes me want to go faster. It makes me want to go test more. It makes me want to move bars around and try things to figure it out because I know he is. Like, no if and no sleep.
Nah, he made some killer moves at Cincy Street Nights, man.
Yeah, and that's such a hard transition to go from just there to where he went too. And Stephen Campbell's been doing real good lately too. That car is going to be one to look out soon. Tons of people are sleep on that car, man. I'm telling you, that guy travels all over like we do. He's been a lot of places on a lot of surfaces. He had a new build too, starting out kind of like we did. I mean, I know it's the same car roller wise, but like the motor and the tranny and the converter and all that got changed. So he's kind of been trying to figure it out too. And I feel like after this weekend watching it, it looks like he's getting close.
He is a sleeper. And I notice him creeping up. You know, he's creeping up there. But he, like, Lorenzo's kind of the same way, man. Like, people sleep on Lorenzo like they had that Mac Lorenzo deal.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's not easy
for Detroit Hub TV, but I was like, dude, y'all can't sleep on Lorenzo. Just
nope.
You know, like Stefan and Lorenzo don't have the, what do you want to call it, the branding, or, you know, they're not in a bunch of videos or stuff, but man, once you watch them make some good passes, you respect
Lorenzo's
that game
fast.
real quick.
That's why
Lorenzo's
I said when we were
at
Onondaga, we swung for it. Like, we knew
that
no ifs, ands, or buts. This dude's going to make a hit. Almost 98% of the time, Lorenzo goes A to B fast. Like, not just an A to B like any of us can do if we shut the CO2 off. I'm saying, like, he makes a good A to B pass every time. He's super intelligent. I mean, and there's tons of guys out there like this. Like, so there's so many good racers, and it takes luck. It does. I don't care what anyone says. There's a lot of luck involved in winning an event that has 40 cars at it.
I don't care who you are. I don't care how it works. And Josh, you and Chris know as much as anyone else that the fastest car usually don't win. I would
No,
say
you know what I
80%
see,
of the
man?
time, the car that made the fastest pass at the track does not win that event. The most
No.
consistent and able to adapt does.
The guys I see winning the most are the guys I see making the most posts about testing, going to events every weekend, testing on the. I've really noticed something this year. It's kind of starting to divide, and you got people who are making choices to specialize in front side no prep or backside and street no prep, instead of trying to do it all, which is smart. I agree with that strategy. But, you see the guys who are testing appropriately and getting more focused. It definitely is helping everybody.
Okay, I'm back.
Everybody make their step their game up.
No, I see that a lot. Like all the Mac guys, they stay away from front of the track. Mork, he I don't want to totally single him out because he does show up to some backside stuff, and he actually does pretty well when he does. But like Mork stays more front side, Boost 12 stays more front side. And then there's people like us that will go to the faster ones from the front or go to the backside, and like Beater Bomb and Casey Max and a lot of those guys, Callie Nate and all them do that. And that's kind of like what we like to do, because the backside races, as crazy as this sounds, they're slowly going to die out because the surfaces are going to keep getting better.
Mm-hmm.
Damn people calling me. So the surface is going to get better as you go, and it's going to slowly, become faster and faster. And then you don't have that bare surface type track, unless they figure something out. I've heard like power washing them can get them pretty bare again or something, but they're going to have to do something because they're going to keep getting
Not
faster.
whore it out, not have a backwards race every month. Like we do on Cage, there's only one race at the backside of national trails every year.
I hate to say this, but I would love to run trails every single weekend. That is probably my favorite surface of every surface I've ever ran on.
Yeah, it's a great surface. But, with only doing one event a year there, it's not going to get crazy.
If we ran there all the time, it'd be 5-0s.
Oh, yeah.
And what I don't like about 5-0 races, like I said, I mean, we have a dart block with Frankenstein heads, a 98 millimeter Jose. Like, dude, we can make a lot of damn power. We have a 2,700 pound car. If I take all the weights out with me in it, we're down to like 2550 or something. I don't even know if it's at 2480 or something. So like, honestly, like, we can go faster, we can go slow. I prefer the 550 range because it don't beat on my car as much. So then I can make 30,000 miles worth of passes and not have to rebuild it because I'm broke. Like, this shit is so expensive. So however I can cheapen it, I like it. More people can compete in a 550 race. You can throw an old junkyard LS in it and go do some damage. You go to Cincy street nights and boy, you better have some power and you better have some chassis because they rolling. Like,
oh yeah, no, they're rolling. The landlord and Boost 12, and I mean everybody that was in that big class, they were all rolling. Even the bad passes were awesome.
No, yeah, I mean they were past fives by a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's fast. Like
Boost. My favorite race was the one I was talking about with Boost 12 and Charlie Brown, man. Because that old nitrous car had him, and I was rooting for the underdog. I was all the way there. But I'm telling you, when you heard Joey hit that fucking scramble button, it was a whole different animal just got unleashed and was so impressive. And it's clear as day on my video when I get it edited and posted. the whole fucking thing squats again 400 feet out. It squats again and rolls out. That dude, what? I thought he retired. I didn't even know Mark Mosier still had any cars.
He just had a baby today.
I saw that.
Congratulations to Mark.
Which, congratulations, brother, on the beautiful baby. I thought he retired from racing. I ain't seen him out since Kentucky, I don't think.
Yeah, we've had some, man. So the nitrous motor, the guy who put it together for him, it had too tall of pistons and they smacked the heads. So then that motor got messed up, and obviously with parts, it's next to impossible to get shit. So he took his like 3,000 horse blower motor out of his world record sandrail, and we threw it in this car, and he went to make some passes on a digger, and it needed some chassis. Like it was trying to come apart. So they threw some chassis up in there, and then he got it kind of working. And then for some reason we loaded it in the trailer, and now it's got a crank trigger issue that we're trying to figure out. We had a pinched wire under the intake that got hot and melted some other stuff. So we've been working on it. I'm hoping to have it done this week and back going, and Mark's wanting to go to War in the Woods and party like that is.
With that.
Yeah.
Chicken Hawk blower motor, War in the Woods. On Smalls.
Yeah. Matthew McConaughey from Dazed and Confused wants to run bigs and smalls on Saturday.
He's a fucking maniac. God love him.
He truly is. Did you see him eat that chip the other day?
Yes. Yes.
Dang.
I eat some hot stuff, but I don't think I'm ever doing that chip challenge.
No chips.
Well, good deal, brother. Well, it was good talking to you.
Yep, that
Thanks
stripper glitter worked all weekend, Chris. That's right.
Can you?
I heard
Yeah, I'll let you guys get to it, or I'll talk your ear off all night, and we'll end up on weird subjects. So,
like we don't already.
I know, but I like watching it rather than being the guy they associate it with.
The freaking comments are about me.
All right, brother. Thanks for updating us. We'll talk.
No problem.
Have a good one.
I had to come outside.
Well, at least we can hear and see you now.
I know. I mean, there's a tree that fell on top of a camper over here across the street from me. So we got hit with a pretty good storm.
Oh, damn.
That's probably why I don't have my internet's such crap right now, which I don't really usually have bad service at my house. I usually have 5G, but there must be something with the cell signal and everything. But
well, if everybody else doesn't have internet, they're probably all sucking up the bandwidth.
Yeah.
But we'll circle back to this real quick. Hard tire wheelie. I've been waiting to oh yeah. Breaking news. 10-4 on you coming out of the closet, Sherm says.
No, what? Yeah, you're with your pro mod fucking show mod shit.
Leroy needs some stripper glitter.
I mean, I know a guy.
So here's listen. Don't fucking, don't be in the comments running your mouths. Perry definitely won the wheelie contest. But damn, this was impressive. Especially because it's on a hard tire. I don't think I've ever seen a hard tire car do a wheelie like that before. I mean, look at that, dragging the bumper on the hard tire.
Did you see the picture I posted today on the SG page? I actually posted a picture of his truck doing that in the daytime like on a day that nobody was running at the track. So it wasn't because of how good the surface was. It's just that thing is just that crazy.
Oh no, yeah, a Blazer will fucking drag the bumper off of it, no problem. Here's another view from the front. So amazing on the freaking hard tire.
Crazy.
So run it down, man. What happened Saturday? Tell us all about it.
Saturday was a good day. I mean, the weather was great. It was a little hot, but I mean, it's the end of August. What do you expect? It's always hot.
Ugh, yeah.
We ended up having 26 small tire cars, which was 4 off from last weekend, which is highly amazing considering there were 3 major events going on the same day.
4
actually.
She did Salem.
Yep. So it was great, for the small car field. I expect, we've all said, if we get 20 cars, like, we're happy with that. Like, that's good. But no, 26 was great. Big tire was a little smaller this time. I think there were 6. Stick shift was a little low. I think they had like 6 or 7, and I think hard tire was about the same. But no, it was some great racing. They had a race earlier in the day that they had prepped the track a little bit. Well, we took care of everything that was prepped that was on there off before first round. There were a lot of good races. There was a lot of upsets too. There was a lot of guys that went out first round. That went around the week before, so that tells you how much different the surface was compared to last weekend. So, Corey Stump unfortunately went out first round. There's a couple guys that went out first round. There was a couple of guys that drew each other. Freaking Mike drew Tom the second round. I'm like, first pair out, mind you. First pair out, they drew each other. Tom ended up breaking the rear end in the 240, and Mike made a pass that everybody was like, what? Like, what? And made an absolute killer pass. And, the place was packed. That was probably the second most that was the second probably biggest spectator count that we've ever had. Regardless, it was free. Like, it's going to draw all kinds of different people. It's going to draw people that's probably never ever been to something like that, which it definitely showed, because there was a lot of people that didn't really have a clue. They were freaking out because all the people were standing in the burnout box, and they were like, "Is this normal?" And we're like, "Yeah, it's normal." There was a lot of people trying to like sneak past the starting line along the guardrails and stuff, and I had to keep moving people back, and and I had the wheelie contest going. That was, that paid out. I think it ended up paying out like almost $1,300. I had a guy end up chipping in like $40 when we were at the event. And that made it even $800. And then I got everybody else's today and got it sent over to Hong. So, and I thought the Blazer was going to take it. He was destined to win that. He wanted to go rounds, and he wanted to win the wheelie contest and try to win the race. He almost won the race. He actually wanted the stripe, but he crossed
on the wheelie. Yeah, I saw that.
Crossed.
Which sucks.
He would have won if he wouldn't have crossed, he would have won that race. He was out on that car by at least 2 cars.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like he didn't cross by much either.
It wasn't, but it literally, like, his tire hit the line and it's out, just very outside the tread, went over. And I was like, that sucks. Like, I feel bad like that, but he knew, he understood.
Yeah, it happens. It was still a hell of a pass.
Yeah, no, it definitely was, and it was funny. Like that car, it kept doing like he was doing wheelies at first round, and that thing just kept getting higher and higher and higher. So, but no, I kept the action moving. We only had one major cleanup that I had to do, which it was only about maybe 100 feet out. Other than that, pretty smooth. We got out of there probably about 2 a.m. after everything was cleaned up. We had to take care of all the trash because next day they had a bracket race. So, spectators did a pretty good job of cleaning up and stuff, which that's so nice because, like, a lot of people don't realize that we have to stay after to make sure that track is ready to go for next morning, for them to go do bracket racing and stuff. And, we stay until every last trash can and every piece of trash is picked up off the property before we leave. So, and it's a process. You got to scrape the burnout box because a lot of those guys can't do burnouts the next day in water. They run through that prep and it just stops their burnout just because it's so sticky. So there's a lot of work that goes into, at the end of the event. We don't just leave like everybody else does. But no, it's a good time. That wheelie that Hong did was absolutely in. You see, if you watch the video I posted from behind, you just watch me just dial my head down in just disbelief, like, what did I just watch? And for as close as it was, it's absolutely amazing. That car is a lot of people don't know that car. Like Jasper said, no Perry. They know him now.
Yeah.
But Sherm was flying all night, which I knew he would because that first round pass he made the week before was fast. And Hong, same way. His first pass last weekend was flying. It's fast. That was probably the fastest pass anybody had made that entire day. And I know what a couple of those guys went. I'm pretty sure he had that pretty much covered in the first pair down, or the first round that he went down. So,
yeah, they both got a good amount of data on that track.
Oh, I mean, the car, it was crazy. The car went as straight as could be, straight down. And I'm just like, okay, well, like, we know he's going to be in the finals. But there was a lot of people that surprised me that were running very well. And actually, Jessica just spoke up, and Chris Stewart's car, the Ralph the Hooker, he's been struggling. He's struggled all year since he switched over to fuel injection and Pro Charger now from what that car used to be. And he was making some passes. So, it's good to see some of these guys finally starting to get a grip, on some of these cars they've been struggling, especially after a major change like that. And there was Tom Polak is somebody else too. He is very new to small tire this year. He's got the gray New Edge Camaro it's Purple Rain. It's a nitrous small block floored. He's very new into this, and he went out first round. I forget who he paired up against, but it was who he got was it wasn't going to be good. But he ended up making it all the way to the finals, I believe, or semifinals. I can't remember, in the second chance race, and his car's coming around. It's just good to see, like, some of these guys' work's finally paying off.
Hell yeah.
But congrats to Sherm. He made fast passes all night. He was very consistent. Second chance with Seth. I've actually never seen that car before, so that was a new car that I don't ever think I've ever seen that car at Marion either, unless it changed. But it's that car was flying all night. Frank won big tire, which is him and Frank Franco, which of course they drew each other again, which they drew each other the week before. Like it's always consistent.
It's their job.
Yep. So Frank's breaking good passes. He was in the finals against that big tire Corvette, and that big tire Corvette is fast. He's made some fast passes at Mag, and he knows that track all too well because he's related to the AMC boys. So they both share each other's data and know how to get down that track. So, and then we had hard tire, and then we had the stick shift came out. That big Beretta, which is the same guy that owns the red 69 Camaro. That comes out and he does like wheelies and stuff like that in the stick shift class. Well, he was driving his other car, the white Beretta, and that thing was flying. So, but over that, it was a good event. Everything went smooth. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more. We didn't have any issues. We had a lot of close calls at the finish line. There was a lot of reviewing that Jason and Emily, his girlfriend, had to do, and luckily we just bought a brand new camera just for all this. So we have a really, really nice camera that sees everything. And it took him maybe a minute or two on a couple of the calls, and they were close. There was a couple of bumper calls, but it was easy. You could see it clear as day. It was within a bump or within a fender or wherever like that. And sometimes it was close enough where he would check and it'd be like half a car just to be sure. But no, we did good. And I'm glad that. Hopefully, some people that's never been to that event before, keeps coming out for those events because that's how those events are. It's like that every year, and we're just gonna keep on rolling.
When's the next No Prep Mania?
I do not have my dates. We're talking about possibly doing something in October, as kind of the last race at Mag for the year. We haven't figured out any dates yet and stuff like that. We got to go through my calendar and figure out like what's going on in the same weekends because we're not going to try to throw something on top of each other. Unfortunately, we had to throw that on top of everything else this weekend because we virtually have no weekends left. We're traveling almost every weekend in September coming up, and then all we have is October left. And after October 31st, Mag's closed for the year. So we'll see. So we'll see what happens. But otherwise, we'll be at Dragway 42 in October for the Rewind Part 2. That is on October 8th. That's our last 42 event, no prep event for the year for a shutdown race. We'll be there on Friday for the roll race event. And then Sunday we'll be there for the Big 3 Racing track rental, which is a prepped rental. So,
where are you going this weekend?
So, I am heading to Crossville, Tennessee, to the King of Cashville event that's been held at Crossville Dragway. Steve Jukins, one of the Nashville Street Outlaw guys, up a couple weeks ago. They were having Matt Spencer on the light to do flagging, and I know he's been going through some stuff and stuff in personal life, and he had unfortunately was not able to be there for that weekend that they're doing that race. And he reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in doing it. And last I went to Crossville, obviously was the come up, and I seen exactly what happened there, and we all know exactly what happened there. But like that place is sweet, like it's nice, like it's just I like Tennessee just because I'm from there, and I think any chance I get to go to Tennessee, I'll go. Just because it's just that's my home. That's my place that I grew up at. So heading down there. Friday is a test and tune grudge from the front side. It's gonna be a water only event, and I think they're gonna try to do maybe some grudge stuff. Maybe do a small like buy-in and stuff, in which everything will be off of a tree. Saturday is backside, so you'll be racing front side or the backside. I'm sorry, the backside of Crossville, going towards the front, going towards the starting line. And there's a small tire 28 10.5 class. There's a 29 10.5 or 29. I think it's 29 10.5 class. Big tire. I believe there's a street class and there's a hard tire class, and I might be missing one more class, but they have, I think, right around, I counted yesterday on their small tire list for 28s. I think there's over 30 cars locked in for small tire. Come on now, really? This guy. But that's Saturday. It's gonna be a good time, I think. I know Happy said he's going to be there with Kenzie. They're going to have all their merch and stuff set up, so I'm sure he'll be live streaming. I don't know if Limpy's going to be there or not, but I know Happy's going to be there. And that's fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to go back and do an event with those guys down there, and I appreciate them reaching out to me and asking me to do it because normally I don't try to travel too terribly far, but you know what? I like adventure. I like going places, especially that, because that place is cool. I know you've never been there, but it's a cool little place stuck, in the mountains and stuff. And Pigeon Forge and stuff is real close by, and I think I might go down to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg Sunday and just take a day, just hang out, especially since Monday's Labor Day.
Why is the last 60 seconds of this video sound like an M for M ad in the fucking back page?
I don't know. Why?
Because you got your little romantic eyes on there and you're just selling it. I was just like, oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Just trying to I wish I was going. The Blazer ain't. I wish I was going. Blazer ain't done. Originally, I thought I would be racing in this one too, but later T-Bone said he's out on that note. There you go. There's the word serenading us. Chris was serenading us.
Half you people don't even travel, so like, you guys should like come and like travel and like go to this. Like, it's cool. It's Labor Day weekend. We all know you don't work Monday, so come hang out.
Yeah, it's going to be a banger of an event for sure. I'm bummed the Blazer isn't ready, but I'm just not rushing it. I keep getting in these fits where I want to rush it and half-ass shit just to get out there and race, but I gotta not do that.
God, I can't. They ain't ready for those problems yet. I'm anxious to go to somewhere that that's probably never seen this before, which some of them do know, like have seen it before, because obviously they see it on Limpy's live feed enough, because he plays like every week usually. But I'm just anxious to see like how some of these racers I've never met before, see how this goes and get the weird like, oh, okay. What?
Yeah.
Tex Bromstein touring in the U.S.
I don't blame you for not missing that.
Yeah, I would go to that. But bro, can I just cancel my plans and go to that? Dude, that'd be a concert. Dude, can you imagine that concert?
I can't even believe they're in the U.S.
That's a
touring.
Either I'm gonna have to get off here and like go find out like where they're going, if they're going like close to us. Like, I'd be into for a concert like that. You imagine the craziness you would experience in a concert like that?
Dude, I'm all about it.
No, I'm all about it.
I'm all about it. Let's see. Chicago, Philadelphia, Los Angeles. I'd go to Philly. It's a shithole, but I'd go there. Let's see. Well,
It wouldn't take much. Hey, at least I would like resemble some of them. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen those guys in like a long time, so I'm sure they look real different now.
well, it sucks, but August 31st, which is what, Wednesday in Philly. You could go there. I can't go there.
I mean,
That
I
sucks.
could, but I don't know if I'd want to go to Philly. Ugh. Nothing against that, but I try to avoid going to Pennsylvania as much as possible.
No shit.
Sorry, Corey.
I'm not. Oh, man. Let's see. They're kind of gangster, though. They're going to be in Philly on the 31st, then Chicago, then Jersey. So they got a little bit bouncing around, but
I literally want, I saw a picture. So Loftus posted a picture a couple days ago of them in Minnesota. And, he just posted a picture of the crowd and there's just fire coming up out of the stage and stuff. And he was like, how did nobody know that Rammstein is in the US touring? I'm like, I want to be at something like that.
I mean, where's the fucking advertising?
I don't know. I want to walk and it be
thanks, Brian.
I want it to be like what's the movie with Vin Diesel?
Which one?
The one with they're in the concert and they're overseas. And they walk into that building and they're all performing they're performing on stage.
Yeah, he's got the big fur jacket on.
Yes.
What the hell? Triple X.
Triple X. I want to walk into a building like that and have a concert like that. I want that.
Oh, that's on. Yeah.
Yes, Triple X.
Philly is rough, but you know what? I do want to go street race there. Triple X is a good movie. It's dated as fuck, but
a great movie.
But it is a good movie. It's the only thing I'm going to agree with you on today. Anything else you say, fuck you, though. I'll reschedule from COVID. That sucks. But yeah, that'd be awesome. I can't remember what else is there this weekend.
There's a race up in Northwest Pennsylvania. It's at
that's happening.
Huh? Another
I was
place?
talking to Jasper.
Oh. So we didn't become legends. How you do that?
Going street racing.
Be a legend.
Probably going to be next year, man. It's probably going to have to be next year. Hopefully shipping prices come down. It's crazy. I've spent quite a bit of time researching it. The only way you can get there is by shipping container. I was thinking about maybe we could drive around or something, but I'm all about shipping the shit over to Italy maybe, and then racing our way across Europe. Try to set up a bunch of street races and end up in Sweden for that fucking gangster ass street race they do, and then ship the shit home from Sweden. All about it, brother. Well, the problem is container prices are fucking astronomical right now. What used to be $4,500 to $6,500 for a 40 footer so you could put 2 vehicles and quite a bit of tools and supplies in, is now like $20,000. So it's unaffordable. Hopefully prices will come back down soon, and yeah, then we're loading up and going. But neither Corey on this live feed would be invited to that. Well, they could both fuck off.
So yeah, Lucky Dragway's up by Erie, PA. They're having a no prep. Mike and Hetrick are going to Myrtle Beach for the Battle at the Beach, that the race that Clifton's putting on.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Lucky Drag City got a no prep.
Yeah, so Labor Day, I forget what it's called. But yeah, that's as far as I know. There ain't nothing going on in Ohio this weekend. I don't think there's anything going in Indiana this weekend. So. You missed
I can't. What else?
What?
Yeah.
What in the world happened at KD this weekend?
I don't know. I saw that they cleared out a bunch of trees from the edge of the track, but then that allowed rain to wash mud down onto the track, and it had a pretty decent coating of mud on it, it looked like. But then looked like people were still flying there, but
I ain't seen videos. That's why I was like, I saw and I was like, my feed was crap, and that's all I see. But I just seen all
I
kinds
saw a couple, but
stuff.
Little Limpy was supposed to get me all the info on whatever. Somebody oiled it down, but then he dropped the ball on getting me any of the info. But he said that the semis, somebody oiled it down and they had to split and small tire. Oh. Some chick in the 300 horsepower GTO destroyed the guardrail in the daily driver class. Okay.
Well, man, it can't be as bad as an F-150 totaling a camper at a bracket race. It can happen. Oh, I believe it.
Houston gapped an all-wheel drive car at Twin Rivers, and Whitty was on radials. Is that Whitty or Whitty? And busted the oil pan.
Oof.
So
Sucks. No, I was talking to Ricky. He said she was good. That's all that matters. But dang, that sucks.
Well, now who the fuck has video of this? It was close. She rode the guardrail like a skateboard. I mean, now I want to see who's got the video. Send me the video on Messenger. Now I want to see if somebody has it.
Yes, you did, John. You did see a skid steer come in for the sound pole. We ain't gonna talk about who took out that pole, but
who took out a pole?
I guess during the mayhem of the monsoon that we had last weekend, Caleb accidentally didn't see a pole where his truck and trailer were, and apparently his trailer decided it wanted to eat the pole.
I'm so going to leave that comment alone.
So,
but I got a few smart ass replies.
But no, he hit Mike up after because he had no idea until he saw his trailer and he was like, "What's that?" And then he figured it out that there was a pole there.
Well, Jessica said it was okay because that was the worst spot for a pole, anyways, so it needed to go.
I mean, look where we're at. I mean,
What's up, Jeff? What you doing, Bubba?
Our Seth that owns the property on the hill, he came down and drilled a new hole for free. So we got it all taken care of.
Oh boy. Can you believe this guy? Ohio drivers. I probably don't. They got like 3 that work.
No, you're right. You're right.
It probably wasn't. It probably was the one of the 3 that worked though. Would be the luck of it all.
Announcing all night, and it seemed like everybody heard my announcements pretty well. So I guess it wasn't too terrible.
No, you know what? That place has good sound towards the pits, but you can't hear shit when you're up on the starting line.
Yeah,
we need a speaker. We need a speaker pointing towards the starting line.
Yeah.
Probably on the other side, right hand lane, probably can't hear anything either.
Yeah, I heard perfect. I was hearing myself pretty good when I was standing like where I normally stand to flag because I mean I was pretty loud, calling classes up and stuff. But you know, I turned the mic up maybe a little too much, but it worked.
Oh, is that what it is?
I guess. Oh, wow. God. I liked you. I really did. Why don't you tell Josh the only reason you lost first rounds because you thought you could run 60 pounds of boost off the starting line.
He did. He called. We talked today on the phone. He told me all about it.
Well, a fucking spaceship going to the moon.
Oh yeah, service there does suck. You're down in that valley, and I don't think the cell phone service likes to go down in that. Yeah, don't get me started on PA drivers and PA roads, especially Schittsburg. I don't even know who the hell smoked crack and designed that fucking infrastructure. Cut it out. We got some of the best roads around. You're just used to them flat, boring ass Carolina roads that you just go 20 miles in a straight line in one direction on all the sand. All right, Jeff. God, I hope it's what I think it is. Oh. Yes. Holy shit. How did she do that?
Yeah, service is spotty at Mag. I mean, I have good service on the starting line. I could live stream from the starting line if I like had the capabilities to do it.
Was it just, I mean, it looked like it was dewy, though. Is that what it was, Jeff? Was there dew on the track? I know it gets dewy down there. I'm going to load this up. I mean, it did look foggy, so I'm getting this video loaded up for you guys. Give me just a second here. Jeff came through with the goods.
Oh, boy. It's too bad, like, none of you Southern, like, media guys, I ain't gonna be able to see this weekend because y'all doing other things. One time I come to your area and you're busy.
What the hell's Corey doing?
I don't know. Something probably not beneficial. Can't like come hanging with me this weekend.
All right, so here's the. You're going to be 4.5 hours away. He acts like he can't drive.
What?
I don't know if that happened on the track or in the pits, but so here's the daily driver. That was the class, right? Daily driver class that shut down Midnight Madness, which you can tell it's foggy. How's it taking? Yeah,
No.
that's what I thought. What
There's
the
just
hell?
in your background.
Some porn music going and no freaking action. Let's see. Interesting.
It 100% sounds like porn music. You're right.
What in the, oh my God. Now on the big screen, not just my phone. All right, let me try and upload it again here. Let's see. If it don't want to go this time, I do have a way we can do it. Why is it being a hoe? But that's all right. It's not going to beat me. All right.
There we go. Oh.
I'm a bit perplexed by that. Hopefully she's all right for all the jokes we're making. I don't want to see anybody get hurt or nothing. It don't look like the car's damaged that bad.
It's a GTO. They're going to total it.
I am.
True.
Interesting.
It happens.
Come on, man. This is a family show. We don't kick people when they're down. He said, but obviously the donuts was in the middle of the fucking track.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man. Elevator music. Look at the LS bashing. Just another LS with a busted oil pan. Oh, my Lord. That doesn't look like it's that bad. So thankfully, you know, they'll be back out at it. I'm just curious as the, I mean, that was awfully dramatic, awfully quick, you know, that whole jog. But I know it does get foggy down there. So Wait, what? I missed that. Who's got that video? Oh no, that was here. That was here in Columbus on Bryce Road. That wasn't at KD.
He's asking.
This shit wouldn't have happened if I started it from a roll. Chris Lane.
Oh, come on. Oh. It happens.
Oh man.
It happens.
Well, thankfully, it's awfully dramatic looking wreck, but it doesn't look like it did that much damage. Thank God. So, but I'm curious. I'm not allowed to talk about that anymore because I will probably get sued. Oh dear. You know, I haven't even seen nothing about that dude except for a couple weeks ago when some poor woman's house burnt to the ground and he ripped her off for a $125,000 insurance check. I can only talk about that because, well, it was in a national newspaper. So I can't be sued for that one.
I want to know more.
Oh yeah. Well, I hope he gets what he deserves. There's a special place in hell for someone who would steal $125,000 insurance check from somebody whose house burnt to the ground and they were left with nothing in their life. Well, that's good to know.
Breaking news.
Well, I'm glad they finally caught up with him. Yeah, I'm glad they finally caught up with him and he's where he belongs. And hopefully he'll stay there. But on the happier news, so Chris will be at Crossville. Corey Stump will be at where were you gonna be? Diamond City. Is that the
Strip club.
Is that the name?
Lucky City.
Lucky City. Still sounds like a strip club. Sounds like one of them strip clubs where
Honestly, it sounds like a nice place. Like you're in the city of Lucky. I'm looking to get lucky.
Spool Media will be at Shady Side.
Nobody cares.
Lucky City Dragway. That sounds like a place I stopped by in Georgia one time. If you're going to Florida via 77, it's the last exit before you hit the Florida line. Stop there to get breakfast, and it's an adult store with a strip club attached to it that serves food. Who's not stopping there for breakfast?
Oof.
Stop there, and the tables are like, I don't know, hell, they're probably like 24 or 30 inches square with a stripper pole in the middle of them. And sure as shit, they bring our food out, which food was good. Some good old Southern hillbilly ass cooking. God bless America. That's my America. But also what come out with your food was a stripper to dance on your table while you ate your fucking food. That part, not so much. I wasn't too enthused about that. But I did experience that, and I do have that story to share with you guys. It's a truck stop, dildo shop,
Of course it is.
restaurant, and strip club, all in one.
Of course it is. Of course. Them lot.
There was none of that at all. At all happened, and I promise you.
Amazing.
Oh man. Listen, I'll tell you, it and to boot, me and my buddy got out of there. I mean, of course, regardless of whatever, I'm not going to speak on what the young lady looked like, but just imagine what a stripper would look like at a truck stop, dildo shop, food joint, and strip club at 6:30 in the morning. You ain't getting them cute ones. So we did have to tip her, but I think we got out of there for like $35-40 meal and tipping included. So yeah, it's pretty good value.
Sounds like Chrissy's got a new job.
Roast beef omelet, you say? Oh, God.
And off the beaten path into the rabbit hole we go.
The blue waffles were on special. Is that the name of it? Have you been there, Jordan? Is that the name of it? Hell, I haven't been there. I've only been there once, and that was like in 99 or 2000, man. God. I probably ought to try to stop back by there sometime and see if it's still around. Maybe that same chick still be working there. She'd be like 65 now. Little jiggle, make the nipples hit the kneecaps. Oh, yeah. Probably about the same action. You know, it reminded me of probably before your time, Jordan, the body shop over on West Broad Street in the Bottoms. That was a good time. I'll tell you, I was in there once in my youth, and the bar was shaped as a big horseshoe, and it was probably like 30 feet long, you know, so it was 30 feet, and then it curved around and 30 feet back around. And the women would start on one side and dance their way all around the other. This one lady, swear to God, probably was about 60, 65 years old. And you could tell she had that old ragged bar life since she was like 3 or 4. She'd been smoking cigarettes and drinking whiskey. And she just danced her decrepit Tales of the Crypt Keeper ass all the way around that bar. And then she got to me, and she had one tooth in her whole fucking mouth. And she got paid the whole way around because she would dance until you paid her to leave. I guess everybody's got a hustle in life. And hers was, I'm going to harass you till you pay me to get the fuck out of your face. Another true story.
Oh!
Oh, that needs to be a video right now. Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
It must be in the contract, right? You open up a strip club called the Body Shop, it can't be good. Dude, I'm telling you, I promise you, she was sipping on whiskey and smoking freaking non-filter Camels at the age of 3. She probably had a heart tattoo, you know, 3-year-old starter pack, man, on the barfly life. Bless her soul. Oh God.
Right.
Oh, this is the Listen, I got stories upon stories upon stories, man. I can't share them all at once, but I've got a whole bunch of good stories. That's all you got when it's all said and done. Fuck all the junk you buy, all the cool shit you buy, race cars, this, that, or the other. Because when you're laying on your deathbed, all you got is who you were in life and all your experiences, man. And I'm trying to have as many good memories as possible when my time comes. About the Interstate Body Shop. I don't know about the Interstate Body Shop. Only one I ever knew in life was the one here in Columbus. Used to be. It's closed down now. But it was called the Body Shop, and it was on West Broad Street in the Bottoms.
Being in the Bottoms just sounds dirty.
Oh, the Bottoms is the Bottoms. I got lots of stories about the Bottoms too. Like when I quit drinking, my last week of drinking and inappropriate. Thanks, Brian. You know, there's reasons I don't drink or do drugs or anything because I don't do them well. I was taught how to party in the 80s. Not like you pussies now that shoot heroin and just lay around all day. We got drunk and high and we ran around and just created anarchy and mayhem all over the fucking place. So my last week of partying was like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Shaken and stirred with some of the Warriors, and ended up with the final day of me throwing 40-ounce beer bottles at cop cars because I thought it was funny and cool. The whole just at cars driving by, and then we happened to hit a paddy wagon who came back by, probably 10 minutes later with about 6 different cars, and they all chased us down, tried to beat the shit out of us. There was gunfire too. I got away. Didn't get arrested that day. But yeah, so when you say, Josh, why don't you drink? It's because I do dumb shit like that. And it's not good for me. So no drinking, no druggies for your boy. Thanks for the stars, brother.
Oh, man. I got good stories like that, but like it's mayhem that like I don't really want to say because it could affect things that are happening in the present right now. But I'm just gonna say I partied with the mayor of the city that I graduated from. Son. And I don't know why somebody is calling me, but no.
I was gonna say it just went black. You said too much already.
I know.
Shut you down.
The government's coming after me. No, I used to hang out. I hung out with the mayor's son, and I graduated with him, and that's the mayor's son. So we got away with a lot of shit that probably shouldn't happen, especially somebody that's the mayor of a city. So, and a lot of underage drinking because we drink a lot on the weekends on his front porch. Mind you, the police station is a block from his front porch of his house, and cops would come by and hang out with us, and yeah.
Jordan, it does make a little bit of sense now. Surprise, Chrissy hanging out with the dudes.
Oh shit.
We're gonna have to verify some stuff. Chrissy gonna have to do some gang member initiation now to pass the street code check.
Does cutting the sign of every corporation sign in the city count? Asking for a friend? And may or may not have had a Sawzall plugged into my power inverter of my PlayStation 2 and my Integra and went around and cut all the signs down.
Oh boy!
Went outside the city to a what are they called? A parcel? They're kind of like a
Yeah.
town. They're not really a town. And their signs were made of wood, and we took an axe to them.
Oh boy. Is there statute of limitations on these crimes you're admitting to on the live feed?
Same time in the same night. I mean, it was funny. It was good.
Village.
Yeah,
Village.
wasn't really I don't know. I don't call it, but it's kind of like a mini town. There's nothing. No.
Yeah.
Yep. That's about the biggest mayhem that I did, I think. Other than when we launched other than I was with the same group and we decided to start ramping cars over ice pack or over snow packs in the school parking lot, and then we ended up totaling my mom's Explorer because we hit a ramp of a snow pack, but it was an ice pack. Oops. And she didn't she didn't find out for over a year because we literally wood screwed the fucking front end of that Explorer back together.
Michelle said, what kind of prison pod would they put Fist Pumper in? Bubba would appreciate the pumps. Oh, I'd be making sure to send everybody in prison that video.
Of course you would.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You know, sometimes you just do dumb shit. But I appreciate law enforcement now. I appreciated them then too, to be honest. It was just the next car that pulled up at the intersection, and we just didn't pay much attention. But we did when they came back.
Of course you did.
Because they was pissed. But so anyhow, I think I'm gonna get my ass out in this barn and work some more, man. Get a little bit of shit done at least today, and that's where I'll be all 3 days this weekend. Fortunately, I wasn't smart enough to put in for some PTO on Friday or Tuesday to make it a 4-day weekend, but getting pretty close. Bring home a wrestling ring from oh my God, I got so many jokes about that already. Driving under suspension, bringing home a wrestling ring from Conshohocken because none of the other circus people knew how to drive a stick shift.
Why was there a wrestling ring at a circus?
Oh my God, I could probably make jokes about this and memes about this for hours. But I'm going to shut my whore mouth.
They got some midget wrestling going on or something?
Oh, man. Well, we're not allowed to say midgets anymore. They're little people.
Oh, good.
You know, no midget porn jokes. Oh, my God.
Well, I mean, coming from Conshohocken, first off, and there ain't nothing good in Conshohocken except for Corey Brandon. That's about the only thing that's good out of Conshohocken.
I mean, apparently it's good to get pulled over in Conshohocken with a wrestling ring from a circus. I'm just... I can't. But yeah, busting ass. I had my homie John came up and helped out. We got brake lines now.
Oh boy.
So that's nice. I'd like to be able to stop. It's got all the brake lines ran, plumbed. Got all the tube work done. Instead of just half-assing some shit and trying to get it started. These things are amazing from Tin Soldiers. If you ever need to mount a CO2 bottle or a fire suppression system bottle, just weld them right on your chassis, right on your roll bars. Fucking amazing. I love that. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Fat fingers, sorry. Just weld them right on there. Bada bing, bada boom. So I got my door bars done, and then this is going to be my panel where all my electronics mount to. So it'll be it'll be all right. I'm gonna hong your ass. I'm gonna hong your ass, but I'm winning. I'm gonna just drag the bumper right off of the motherfucker and gap you.
I mean, you could get him back right now. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'm gonna get him back, but it's all right. It's all right. I'm doing some artwork for him, and in that artwork, we'll have a bunch of dicks hidden in it. Nobody else will ever be able to pick them out, but everybody watching this live feed will always look for them. But I will know where they are. And Corey will always be wondering where they are. Well, at least you're admitting that you'll be in the position for a pit maneuver, which is behind me. Oh shit. So that's what I'll be doing, man. Busting ass on this thing. Hopefully I'll have everything wired and ready to fire and good to go. Good to go. Done. Look at this girl. I will say this. Michelle picked up our shirts today, and your daughter did a wonderful job on the artwork. And the shirts are cool, but you are not. You might be a little bit cool for that Willie. Were you on here when we played it? Here.
Probably he wasn't. Just like about as good as he responds to Messenger.
Oh, forget about that. He never responds to Messenger.
I know he don't.
Which one?
But
So
yeah,
tell us.
Erica has the rest of your money. I sent it to her today, so.
So outside of according to Sherm, him being your daddy, what else was going through your mind during that race, Perry?
Boy, he left a nice gouge down there. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I bet. I'll bet. But actually, Black Betty shirts are in, so go get some. They're badass. We got ours today.
They're very cool.
I do like them. How much are they, Perry? I know that's right, brother. That was a hell of a pass. For sure. Hold on. Oof. Sleeping on the light. Woman, bring me one of them shirts. Here, I'm going to show you these shirts. They're pretty badass, man. I don't know. This broad's probably already asleep, though.
Must be nice.
The ECW drag racing. Boy. Well, I was trying to help you out there, Perry, but so go on. Let's see. I know she had a post. Let me see. She's got a post. Go get your oh, right there. There you go on it. So there you go. That's link to the McCaden's post for selling the shirts. So go get one. They're pretty badass. Help Perry buy a new parachute mount since he drug that one off. Since clearly I can't get any help, somebody to bring a cool ass shirt in here. So pretty cool. Go get you one of them bad boys. Help Perry buy another buy another parachute mount. Since he drug his off trying to beat Sherm. I think that's just about to do it. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it, man. We're trying. It's tough. You see all these fast guys doing shit, and it just makes me spend more money and upgrade my program more. I can't afford to come out here and not at least have a competitive setup to start. That don't mean I'll be able to drive it competitively to start, but at least I have all the right shit. So we're trying. I think we're in real good shape though to be at war in the woods and be competitive. So that's all I'm focused on right now. Spending a shitload of time getting that thing together for that, and get on the rollers and then get some testing done. Hopefully in 2 weeks.
That'd be cool.
I agree. There's a lot of killers here, man, and it's growing. There's a lot of people who've really stepped their game up tremendously over the last, I'd say, 2 years. Not people who have been doing it for years, but like people who you never even heard of who were really just stepped their game up and shaved 4 and 5 seconds off their program. So it's getting real rowdy here in Ohio, and people are getting more and more competitive.
Amen.
Yep, that's it, man. Hong's a pro mod. Sherm's a pro mod. I'll just be a daily driven streetcar with stock floor pans. I don't know. You would know. First round duck, huh? Blowing tires off. Did you even go 580s? First round there, buddy. Oh man. That's what she said. No, it really has, man. I'm 20. There was probably like a dozen people in this region that were like considered heavy hitters, I'd say in like 18 or 19. But now in 2022, man, there's probably 60 or 70 heavy hitters, in this region: Ohio, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Kentucky, Michigan. 60 like top tier elite people. And there's probably a couple hundred beyond that are just like one step down the ladder and heading that direction. It's getting crazy competitive here in our area. I love yours too.
There's a lot of guys that's they're right there and they don't give up. And you see these guys, they're getting closer and closer to these fast guys. And a lot of these guys are catching some of these guys off guard, especially in first round. And they have a car that goes A to B, and they may catch a hitter that might make a mistake, and they use that to an advantage.
Oh yeah. No, it's tough, man. It's tough. That's why I'm probably a year behind, because I needed to advance my program drastically. But they're really, all the potential is there now in the vehicle. It's just whether or not I can meet it, or I guess I should say how soon I can meet it, not whether or not, but how soon I can meet it. That does sound like a first round call out brewing between Hong and Sherm. Ooh, they won't do that because they're, for all the shit they're talking right now, they're actually buddies. But I don't know. It might not be buddies after that one though.
I bet you, if you put those two at Mag, first round, first pair down, I bet you it'd be a photo line finish.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee you that that's what happened.
No, they're both in that. Well, that's the thing, man. Those guys are within inches. So now it becomes both of you have the two guys have similar enough stuff that they can do similar enough things, but who makes the fewest mistakes and who does the better job on tuning for that surface.
Yep.
Ooh, shit. Listen there. Jasper said it'd be him driving up the middle with the gap. I did not see any videos of your first pass, but I heard it was a gangster.
Who's pass?
Black Betty.
Yeah, it was fast.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
I bet.
Home.
I bet if I was a betting man, I bet you he probably went as fast as say he would on like a third round deal. I bet you he went just as fast. Because
Yeah,
it was probably top 5, one of the fastest passes first round.
oh yeah. Nah, I don't doubt it. He definitely got the data for up there and knows the track. So I mean, not going to be one of those guys where you pick Black Betty first round and get an easy fucking buy run, hoping that they're being conservative because Perry's got all kinds of data on that track and he's going to come out there swinging. And kicking ass. Sherm don't get butt hurt. You don't get butt hurt? What? Come what? You know, I'd have stopped working on the Blazer and come out there if you'd have brought the puppy, though. I don't know why you didn't bring the puppy. I know that's right. Life. I give him credit for that. He's ugly as hell, and sometimes he smells like a used sock. But he ain't scared to race anybody. I do know that about this man. He's not scared. So one of these days, I hope to be as fast as you, buddy, so I can line up with you and have a chance.
He's everybody's hero now.
I wouldn't say hero, but he
he
definitely has set the bar.
is my fucking hero. I'm like, geez, I couldn't do that. I'd be scared to fucking shit. Especially at how dark it is down there. No way.
So, you know, he just stabs it and holds on. But dang, Sherm said he's not his hero.
I'm Sherm's hero too. Just because Sherm. I want a show mod like he's got.
No, well, A, you're full of shit because you are fast. But B, I do know that he works on that car constantly, refining, maintaining, advance. So you're going to be real hard to outwork him.
Yep.
It's the deer and turtles you have to watch out for. Was there turtles on the track this time?
No, there has been in the past.
I know there's been deers down across there.
Oh, geez, yeah, I would. Shit, that's the last. I mean, that's the last thing I'd be thinking about. Yeah. Could you imagine doing a wheelie into a deer? That'd be that dude. You'd break the internet. I mean, you already broke the internet already.
Oh,
That would really break the internet.
Sherm, when you gonna get some shirts? I vote that you get a shirt that's a big green pickle with two little.
Uh-oh. No. What? Did he get banned? He got banned because he said pickle. Am I going to get banned now because I said that? His camera died, I guarantee it. Guarantee he's going to pop around and be like, this fucking camera died on me again. We know that's going to happen. I'm just waiting for it.
Yeah, I forgot to charge the damn camera.
Told ya!
I plugged it in like a half hour before the show. I thought it would be enough. Oh boy, now I got this freaking.
Probably a good time to end it anyway.
It is.
I got
Instant ban, but anyhow, yep. Green pickle, two little avocados at the end. Dickhead. I got one of the OG step side shirts. Oh boy. But all right, everyone. Have a good week. Good weekend. Good holiday weekend. Stay out of trouble. If you where you going, Crossville?
Yep, Crossville Dragway, King of Cashville.
Don't go anywhere that Corey Stamper is.
Amen. Yeah, take a weekend. Come down to Crossville, then go down to Gatlinburg, Fedge Forge. I mean, it's not that far away, so.
Yep, we'll be at 42 for sure.
Come hang out with me. And Happy.
Thanks, Chucky. Appreciate it. Is 42? Is that starting at the? John, you ain't. No. I will see you Saturday, buddy. Don't you talk that shit to me.
What's somebody talking about 42?
Jessica's saying see you at 42, but is are you guys starting at the finish line again?
As far as I
forward for no prep.
Could be wrong, but so far, yes.
Hell yeah. I will boost. Hopefully John will come and help again. Wink, wink. He does such a good job. I need him back. Ladies race this Saturday. Where's that at? Magnolia. What time?
I don't know. Mick would have all that. She runs all that.
Send me the info and I'll share it. You know that. But I will be in the barn all weekend. So Magnolia at noon for the ladies race, ladies. Get your butts out there and have some fun. Stay off the guardrail.
Amen. There ain't no guardrail left.
No donuts. No mid-track donuts.
Don't take any more poster guardrail up, please.
Bicycle race for the kids at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a bicycle race. That sounds like fun. But everybody have a great week. Appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next time.